What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Nerd Basics. And I'm joined here today with a good friend of mine, Larry, aka J7, Jupiter 7.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? What's new with you?
Man, chilling, man. I'm impressed by this little layer.
Yeah, man. This is
little man cave.
This is the Nerd Basics new layer, the underground layer. Appreciate it. Let's get to you now. Let's focus on you. That's why you're here in my layer. Your album is called what again?
You killing me right now. The last album in 2015 was Retrospect. But what we're here to talk about is the new single called Vibes.
I started writing when I heard the beat. Now I can resurrect the light, calm in my thoughts that were forgotten.
Vibes, yeah. No, you know what?
You're ill prepared for this interview.
So this is a single, not an album.
No, it's a single.
Single, not album.
Yeah, it's the first single I've come out with in the last 3 years since the last project. So. Because I've been hustling, you know what I mean? I've been working on my career, getting my education on, you know, finishing up my master's degree, and man, that's taking precedent. I've been doing music for so long, like it's just naturally a part of who I am. So it comes out in spurts. Since I'm really more focused on my career, working with youth, developing leaders and stuff like that. That's kind of what I do for my profession. More than a side hustle, just also like musically, what's a part of me is hip hop, and so like naturally it comes to me and flows.
Yeah.
It also helps when you have great producers to work with and stuff like that. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So this new single, what is it bringing? What are you bringing forth to this single?
I'm basically just choking people out. Just kidding.
Aggressive. Aggressive.
Nah, man. I want to bring the good feeling of hip hop back. You know, like I'm an old school hip hop head, and so like for me, like music's important. The kind of music that I listen to is like really important too, and so like I turn on the radio, man, this is a bunch of junk on the radio. I think it's always been like that, but for me as an artist, I want to come from like a real place and an honest place. So I think I wrote the song within like 10 minutes, and it felt really good to do that. When you have a song that just comes out of you like extremely natural, you don't force anything, literally just, I was telling my mind like, this song cannot happen unless it just flows naturally, you know. And so I just grabbed had my notebook, had my pen, and just put the beat on loop, and just wrote, and it all just came out.
Yeah.
And that's the great part. So that the hardest part was that getting the lyrics out the way.
Yeah. Well, man, where were you mentally at? Like, what were you thinking? What was going on when you were writing Vibes?
Honestly, I was mentally like tired. I was mentally tired, guy. But I think what helped me was I had just graduated. I had just finished my master's program, which was weighing on me so much, and it actually squeezed a lot of my creativity. It kept a lot of my creativity in because I had to like focus on other stuff. But once it was over, like all those creative juices came flowing back, and it was like, almost like that right timing. Yeah. Right? It's like I don't know if this analogy makes sense, but you take the hammer and no, it doesn't. All right.
So what kind of beat we talking about? What was it? What are we looking at? What's going on?
We're talking about that old school like boom bap, sample bass, heavy bass line, and then I was able to get an amazing beat from an amazing producer named Theory Has It, and it kind of just laid the foundation, man, for me to write something just kind of flowed out of me. Got my boy Etch-ah-Sketch to do some cool cuts on there. You know what? It's funny. I made my wife rap on it too. I made her rap on the chorus because I felt like I needed like a smooth voice to balance out mine. I got that kind of that rough, that deep, extremely ultra sexy. But I needed to balance it out. We got the vibes now. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes now. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes now. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes now. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes now. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes now. We got the vibes, and we got the vibes.
right, so J7, Jupiter 7,
Yeah.
Larry Ewing's,
Yeah.
my amigo. Appreciate for coming down.
Yeah.
Sharing a little bit what you're doing, man. The project you have, the single Vibes. When is it coming out?
All right, so Vibes will be coming out the first week of December. All right, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be available iTunes, everywhere, YouTube,
All platforms.
Yeah, all platforms. So please download it. Support underground hip hop.
Check it out, guys. Vibes. Go vibe with us.